Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Nissan in Quakertown, Pennsylvania to take a look at what's behind me. A brand new 2023 Nissan Altima. This is the SR trim with all-wheel drive. The color here is gray sky pearl, which looks pretty cool on this car. So we're going to check this out, see what it brings to this market segment, mid-size sedan segment to be exact. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Altima SR, the gray sky pearl paint, I think plays off great against the flat black and gloss black that's on the front grille area. We have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, the new Nissan badge in the center. We do have fake venting on either side. I would like just to see them punch that out, make it functional, turn it into a side air curtain, something else, instead of just a fake vent design. It just doesn't go anywhere for me. Or just smooth it out, make it body color. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. All right, wheel and tire setup on this Altima. We have a 19-inch wheel, gloss black, silver accents. Pretty cool design on the front, the new Nissan badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. These 19-inch wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. All right, full side profile on the 2023 Altima. It is a nice looking four-door sedan. We got some hard body lines coming right up through the top of the door area and into the tail lights. We have another nice almost design on the bottom of the doors that go into the wheel wells. So it is a good looking design here on the Altima. Of course, in 2023, the Altima did have a mid-cycle refresh where they updated the front end a bit, the back end a bit, a little bit in the interior. But overall, the same basic shape, not a full redesign on this Altima for 2023. Let me know what you think about the design in the comments. As we move in closer, we are gloss black on the side view mirror, color matched on the front and the rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap up top, color matched with a small antenna, and then we have a standard sunroof. All right, the rear end of this Altima SR, we have a bit of a trunk lid kick up in the back that looks nice. Altima on the left, the SR badge on the right in red, all-wheel drive down below on the trunk. The new Nissan badge in the center. We do have functional dual exhaust along the bottom and a nice smoothed out gloss black diffuser, which is looking pretty cool. And I like the way the back end looks. Let me know what you guys think. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 Altima SR. And what are we looking at for a power plant? It's a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated inline four-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission. 182 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 26 in the city, 36 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior of this 2023 Nissan Altima, 2.5 SR all-wheel drive sedan. That's how they say it on the window sticker. You're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, MSRP for the 2.5 SR all-wheel drive trim before options is $29,190. Now, this vehicle is equipped with the SR Premium package for an additional $2,890. That includes the power sliding moonroof with tilt, leather-appointed sports seats, heated front seats, driver's seat power lumbar support, four-way power passenger seat, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, a 12.3-inch infotainment screen display, wireless phone charging pad, XM radio, XM traffic and travel, Nissan Connect, built-in Alexa, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and door-to-door navigation. Now, the premium paint color, right? This gray sky pearl paint will going to cost you an extra $395. The splash guard's an additional $245. Your chrome bumper protector, $165. Floor mats, trunk mat, hideaway nets, and dual trunk hooks, $365. The trunk organizer tray with first aid kit and emergency road kit, $195. Add in destination and delivery of $1,095, and you got a total MSRP on this car of $34,540. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all rubber finish. But we're in the sport edition of the Altima, the SR, standing for Sport Ride. I'd like to see some aluminum finish on these pedals. Let me know what you guys think. The carpeted floor mats are in the trunk right now. Seating, we have, like the window sticker said, power seats for the driver and front passenger, with the driver getting lumbar action. And now we got the leather seats. Nice leather seats. Look at this, white stitching and then some copper stitching. And then the insert has like a copper design to it as well. Bolstering nice and soft. Headrest really soft. Really good looking seats here in this SR. All right, as we look at the door panel, we have soft touch up top. That nice brushed aluminum trim that goes right into the door handle. The insert with that white and copper stitching again. The armrest on the door, nice and soft with, again, the dual stitching action. We do have some gloss black plastic around the window switchgear, but the switchgear itself is flat. But a good looking door panel here in this Nissan Altima. And then we have soft touch up here, some more black trim, brushed aluminum trim. And then down below, we have a nice large glove box. All right, here is your 12.3-inch Nissan infotainment system. iPad style, stuck onto the dash, not my favorite, but we do have nav. And once you wake it up, it is nice and responsive to the touch. So that's nice. We have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Wi-Fi hotspot action. You can pair your phones. You can go to your maps. You can go to home, and you can configure your home screen however you would like. Go into your apps, check the weather. You have your Alexa right there, Nissan Connect services. Let's find a gas station we can fill up at. Here you go. And then you can favorite them if you'd like. So a lot of cool action going on in here in this setup. Again, 12.3 inches with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. So that's a nice touch. As we come down, we have our hard controls for our music and our camera and our volume button. As we take a look at the backup camera, we have a nice large backup camera, fairly clear with trajectory, so nice looking backup camera. As we come down further, 2 heat and air vents and your 4-way hazards. This right here is what I don't like. We're in a $34,000 Nissan Altima, and I do not have climate control in here, not even a single zone climate control. It's standard heat and air controls, and that's it. I would like to see at least a 1-zone climate control in this SR, especially at this price point, which is almost at $35,000. We do have 2-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. Down below, we have a USB. Get a good shot of that. We have a USB-C, a USB-A, a 12-volt, and a wireless charging pad. Coming down further, engine stop start. Here is the gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears on the CVT. Like the Gator, like the stitching, 2 cup holders, your Nissan key fob right here, Nissan badge up top, remote start, lock, unlock, pop the trunk panic button. Nice weight. We have electronic parking brake. We have our center armrest, semi-soft with the stitching, looking really good. Open it up, and you have a nice area for storage. Nissan steering wheel. I'm really liking what Nissan's doing with their new steering wheels. We have the leather wrap steering wheel with the stitching, with the new Nissan badge on the horn button, with some nice brushed aluminum trim, flat black on the switch gear. On the left, you have your controls for your music volume and also the digital portion of your dash. On the right, telephone voice command and cruise. We do have paddles to go up and down the simulated gears of the CVT transmission. And then on the left, we have our headlight controls. On the right, we have our windshield wiper controls. Over here on the dash here, we can pop the trunk, brighten and dim the dash, reset our trip odometer, and we have a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then way down below, down here, is where you pop open your fuel filler door and then way down there, pop the hood. So we come up here to our dashboard. We have analog gauges for our speedometer and tachometer, fuel level and coolant temperature, and then a small 4-inch display in the center that you can go through different information just by clicking this little trackpad on the left side of the steering wheel, and you can set up the digital portion of this dash however you would like. So it's really easy to use, really easy to figure out. Overhead console action, right, here we go. This is the button that you want to have off. So when you open the door, your LED lighting comes on. Excuse me, non-LED lighting comes on. When you close the door, the lighting goes off. Here is your SOS button in case you have an emergency out on the road. Here is the control to open up your sunroof, but the shade is manual. So you put it back with your hand, then it's one touch, hold for a second, open it goes, and then you want to close it up, one touch back, just hold it for a second and it'll go back. And then you can just take care of that with your hand. Sun visor with vanity and lighting. Does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. Good job. All right, backseat action in this Altima. I have the seat set for my driving position. Now we're going to hop on in. Low bridge getting in the back seat there. Duck your head a little bit if you're tall, 5'11" like me or taller. Duck. So anyway, here's a nice leather seats with the stitching all down the back. Very nice, but we don't have a seat pocket behind the driver. But we do have a seat pocket behind the front passenger. But no plastic on the seats. Nice move. Here we go. Rear console action. Again, you can see how nice that stitching is on the armrest. You come down, no heat and air vents here, but we do have a USB-C and a USB-A for connectivity. And then as we come to the back door panel, we do have almost the same style and look as the front door panel. The problem is we do have hard black plastic on the top of the door panel instead of soft touch. And then we're missing that brushed aluminum trim that goes into the door handle. If we take a look at that front door panel, you got that nice brushed aluminum trim piece that goes right into the door handle with some nice design to it. And on the back, they don't have that, just the door handle. I think that's a missed opportunity. I think if I really believe you need to keep the same vibe from the front to the back, and I think you need to use the same materials, or else you give people the impression that you're cheaping out on the back of the car. However, the armrest down below is still nice and soft with the dual color stitching, so that's good. As we come to the back seats, we still have the leather seats with the stitching, with the dual design, nice and comfortable, looking good. Center armrest, nice and soft, 2 cup holders, so they got you covered there. Here in the back, I'm assuming my heat and air vents are in the floor because I don't see anything in the ceiling or on the center console, but it is pretty comfortable here in the back of this Nissan Altima. All right, we're going to take a look at the trunk now. Again, you can pop the trunk from the dash or from your key fob, or you can come to the back and right below the Nissan badge, you just hit the button, up it comes nice and light. And look at all that nice room they have in the trunk. A fairly good space for larger bags. Here's your carpeted floor mats. Look at this. It says Altima SR with the stitching. Really nice carpeted floor mats. You got the cargo net like they advertised. And now look at this. This is the first aid kit action. That was an accessory option. Look at this, how big this thing is. Big first aid kit. Big tire fix-a-flat kit. Your all-season mats as well. And your carpeted cargo mat right here as well. So they got all sorts of action going on in the trunk of this Altima. But if you lift this up, you got your jack and tools. And if you got a jack, that means you got a spare. Thank you, Nissan, for including a spare tire. And now, if you need even more room, you can drop the rear seats by just pulling these levers out. And then you go around to each back door. And you can pull the seat down. And we go to the other side. And we can pull the seat down. And now, you got plenty of room. Now the opening is skinnier and it is a kick up there. But if you have some extra longer items that you need to fit in there, and you don't have anybody in the back seats, then it gives you some versatility, which I like. All right, here's your Nissan Altima window sticker. We're going to zoom in a little bit, give you the action. My apologies for the pollen, but it's just that time of year here in New Jersey for massive pollen action. And there you have it. Now, let's take her out for a spin. All right, we are running down the road in this 2023 Altima SR all-wheel drive. And first things first, we'll get all the action out of the way. Nice visibility out the front windshield. Side glass is good. Rear visibility is good. I have all the safety suite in here, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this vehicle, so I don't have to worry about that. Nice smooth ride. The suspension is well damped. The handling is a bit light. And for a sport ride, I thought we would be looking at something a bit sportier in the ride, but I guess that's just the way it is. But it does handle direct. There isn't a lot of play in the wheel, but I would like to still have a little bit of feedback coming through here in this Nissan SR. Now, people are billing this as a sports sedan. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a mid-size sedan that has a sporty look. That's what it's got. It doesn't have that kind of performance. You're talking about 0 to 60 in this car over 9 seconds, because we have that naturally aspirated small inline 4 mated to the CVT. Now, the CVT with the simulated gears keeps the revs on the engine low, makes it quieter, makes it smoother, so there's no issue with that as far as the drive goes. But don't get me wrong, this is not a sports car or a sports sedan. It's just a sporty looking mid-size sedan. And that's what Nissan has gone after. But the handling is good. As you saw me whip around that turn, no problem. So very, very good. Very, very good as far as that goes. And the ride is really good, and the seats very comfortable in this Nissan Altima. So I like how they've redone the outside of it to lift it up a bit, make it look a little bit more modern, a little bit more fresh in the market, which I think is good. They've obviously added some technology, which I think is a good deal. I do like the fact that we have the larger screen with the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, with the wireless charging pad, USB-C and USB-A action, with a 12 volt for power, heated seats. So I'm great with all that. Sunroof, great with all that. But the glaring omission here is the lack of climate control in a almost $35,000 vehicle. Nissan needs to give me at least a one-zone climate control in this SR. Now, the word is that the climate control is in the SL, which is the luxury trim. And then, of course, we have Alexa. I must have said something.
You can interrupt the voice prompt and give a command immediately by pushing the talk switch, canceling voice recognition.
So there you go. I must have said something that got Alexa all charged up. But you know it works. But the SL looks like they're going to get it's going to have the climate control, but that's not exactly where we want to be. The climate control can be in the SL and it can be in the SR. I don't understand why they think they have to have the climate control only in the luxury trim. But let me know what you guys think about that. But overall, it's a nice handling car. I don't have many complaints at all. Just go into looking at an Altima as a practical and good on gas mid-size sedan. But don't expect when you go take a look at one to think it's going to be sporty, because it won't be. But let me know what you guys think. Nissan Altima, is this something that you would look at in the mid-size sedan segment? Or, and there's a lot of stuff going on, Toyota Camry, you have the Kia K5, you have the Hyundai Sonata, Honda Accord. I mean, you got a lot of heavy hitters in this segment. But with this redesign and with this refresh of the interior, what do you guys think? Do you think that the Nissan Altima should be on the list to test drive? We're going to try to do an emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Nice stop, no problem. Now we take off. We come around the curve, show you the handling. Then we come around this one, back the other way. And it's got good handling. And the all-wheel drive, you're getting the power to the ground. Whatever power there is, you're getting it to the ground. So that's a good deal. Trying to give you at least some action in this Altima. And to turn now to the right. Nicely done. Back to the left. And you're right on point. So good job on the handling, Nissan. Good job. So let me know what you guys think about this 2023 Nissan Altima SR all-wheel drive. Is this the kind of action you would be wanting to go with the Nissan brand? I just listed a bunch of other brands that you could spend your hard-earned money on with different options. Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments. I'll be happy to hear from you. But we're going to wrap this Altima review up right here. I want to thank Ciocca Nissan in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, for giving the channel access to this 2023 Altima SR all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.